started it. You just pointed at me. Let me make sure. Yep, we're good. Alright, my name's Hunter. We're gonna hang this ID bag. We're gonna use the alaris pump.
Well, because it goes so slow.
So first I'm gonna grab my primary. I'm gonna make sure it's clamped. The cap is still on. Once it's off, boom, I take the cap off. It needs to be sterile. I've now spiked the bag, ensured that it's clamped. I'm gonna prime the bag, and this is my primary. So now I want the primary lower than the secondary. That I'll hang in just a minute after I first prime the line. So now I will do the roller clamp and get all the air out of the line. And there we are. Now we have the air out of our line. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean my ports. 15 seconds. I'd have gloves on, of course. I'm going to clean that port on the patient. I'm going to ensure, sorry, my nose piercing. I'm going to ensure they still have flow in their line. So, alright, and it appears to be flushing well. I'll take the flush off. I'll connect it to the patient, at which point I need to set it up on the pump. So the pump has been turned on. I've selected the unit. Now I'm going to select channel A. We're going to do guardrail IV fluids, and on the alaris we can actually select normal saline. So yes, that is correct. The primary infusion, the rate, I'm going to be hanging in magnesium, which was at 50 mLs an hour.
The magnesium was at 50 ml, 25 per hour.
25 mLs per hour. Okay. But volume to be infused total is 50. But I'm hanging my primary right now, and there's 25 mLs of dead space between the primary and secondary. So volume to be infused is only going to be 25. And how do we clear this? So I'm only setting the primary to infuse 25 mLs at the same rate the magnesium I'm about to program is going to be. So now I'm going to open the pump. I'm going to set this blue thing up here and this in here. Now our pump is wired through all three parts, at which point I can close it. And unfortunately, magnesium is not in the list. We're going to select a random drug. So, yes. And I'm going to confirm the drug is right. I have scanned them in the MAR, done my accuracy checks. So, next, confirm. Now, what matters here is I need it to run at 25 mLs an hour. So, I'm going to select the duration. Should be volume to be infused. 30. Oh. How do I go to the hours? Very frustrating. Maybe it's. Oh, there we go. Okay. So in this instance, volume to be infused is 50 mLs an hour. The rate is 25 mLs an hour. The duration is over 2 hours. Okay, so enter. Now I'm going to set up my secondary bag. We're going to back prime it. So, where is my tubing? Oh, there's my secondary tubing. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to make sure that this clamp is down as well. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take the top off, make sure it stays sterile, and boom. Alright, I'm going to take the top off. Ensure that it's clean for 15 seconds. Ensure the hub is clean. 15 seconds. Now I'm going to connect my secondary magnesium, and in order to back prime, I just now have to unlock here. The gravity of this bag will fill with secondary. Now we've gotten rid of all the air bubbles. Go ahead and hang it higher than the primary. Now we're going to make sure all our clamps are loose. Our clamps are loose here. And I can make sure it's connected to the patient that we checked earlier. We're going to hit start. Right? It is below guardrail's limit of 100 miles an hour. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my second line started now that that one is running. So, I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to make sure that it's clamped. Take off my cap. Spike my primary. And get it started. Now before I unclamp it, I'm going to hang it over here. We're going to get the air bubbles out. And this tubing is just old and will not work. So we're going to restart that. Not the video though. I'll still do it in time. That's old tubing, so. Mr. Clark was kind enough to get me new tubing in the event that did happen. So, with new alaris tubing, I have to take the glue off there. I'm going to ensure that it's clamped. And now that it is clamped, take my spike off, put it into my bag. I'm going to get this the chamber half full. I have to undo these little plastic parts. Okay, so do this and this. Alright. And before I prime the bag, I'm going to go ahead, because I intend to hang this one lower as well, because we're about to run potassium at a rate of 100 mLs an hour. Alright. Now, I can unscrew this slightly in the real world. And then, now, it is starting to fill up. I will do this until all the air is out. And there we are. Now we have all the air out of this one. And so now I'm going to hit channel select on channel B and do guardrail IV fluids. We're going to use normal saline. It's going to confirm is normal saline also running on here? Yes, it is on the alaris. It says is it the right drug? Yes. Now, I want the rate to run at 100 mLs an hour, just like the potassium. But the volume to be infused, I only want to be 25 because that's what's in the primary and secondary. We would confirm on our policy sheet. So now I can program my secondary. Before I do, I'll use the top of the blue here. The blue here. Thread it through. Close our pump. Okay. Now here at this point, I can take my cap off, ensuring that I am still clamped. I am. I am just now cleaning the hubs. Now here's the Y site. Clean it for 15 seconds. It currently has one drug, magnesium, running. Now I've connected it at the Y site. And here's our primary. So now I need to get my potassium chloride here. I'm gonna ensure that I have my secondary set over here. Oop. Ensure that it is clamped as well. We're gonna back prime it. So, put that down. These golf tees are a little harder than the rubber ones in real life, right? And we've taken our cap off. Make sure this is sterile. Make sure it is clamped. It is. And now, I'm gonna actually hold it lower because I'm gonna back prime using the primary. So to do that, I connect, and then I unclamp. And at this point, we will see, as long as I hold it lower than this bag, the air will escape and leave, the chamber will fill. And now, I can hang the potassium chloride higher than the primary, and let's go ahead and program it. Yet again, this pump doesn't actually have potassium, so I'm going to select a random drug, vancomycin, whatever. We're acting like it's potassium. Okay, now the volume to be infused, we're going to ensure that the rate is going to be at 100 mLs an hour. Now, because the drug I picked, okay, that's just a pain. It's trying to stop me because it thinks the vanc is running at too fast a rate, and I'm just trying to set it as potassium. Alright, so we're just going to select a different drug, set this all on. Oops.
Oh no, no.
3 minutes? Okay, we're almost done. I'm having a lot of difficulty since this alaris does not have. Okay, now here we are. Okay, now we have our potassium program at 100 mLs an hour, and we're gonna verify that all the clamps are open. So our clamp is open here, our clamp is open here, and we're gonna hit start, and boom, we have both selected. Now, excuse me for the fact that the alaris pump did not have potassium or magnesium able to be selected as a secondary. I heard that the other pump does. I wouldn't have had the issues delaying me in programming, but all our lines are running. We have a minor occlusion. Actually, let's just stop the video. Just stop it.